Hi again, I'm Carson from Guys with Games, and we're going to wrap up our short series on useful game apps that I use in my ESL classroom with one more called ZDay. It's a zombie outbreak survival simulation game. What we see when we open the app, it looks very much like a web comic. It looks like a comic book that you're reading through. But it presents you with choices. You'll have encounters and you'll need to make a decision, and the decision that you make leads you through a different path through the story. Very similar, if you're old enough to remember the Choose Your Own Adventure books, it plays like that. And so with Halloween coming up, I think it's a great chance to have your students work together to make decisions, to listen and understand and navigate their own way through a story. Now, it is about zombies, but there's all of the content here. It's not too graphic. There's some music that has a horror theme, but it's not too scary. Anything that they might view, if they're really, I'm going to be the one looking at this and just describing what's happening to them. So great listening practice. But if they want to take a look, it's okay. There's nothing too graphic that would cause nightmares for anybody. Okay, so let's take a look at how you would play through this on screen. So when you first open the game, you're immediately presented with a choice about the difficulty level. For this question only, I don't mention it to the students. I just directly choose easy mode, and that brings us to our story. And the first page of our story is our first choice. So your job as the teacher is to read through these descriptions and all of the options using words that your students can understand. So for example, my students don't know what a machete is, but I could describe it like, it's a long knife that you use in the forest to cut down trees. And at each one of these forks in the road where you're forced to choose, I stop and I ask the students to vote, and we proceed with the most popular choice. And that's how we advance as a team through the story. We are essentially voting for what our character does. I do suggest that if you're going to use this game, you play through it on your own beforehand just to kind of know what's coming up. Anyway, I suggest you give it a try. It's a lot of fun in class. I play with the lights off unless somebody's scared of the dark. It's a fun experience for 15 minutes in class. Anyway, thanks again for watching. We will see you again next week. Bye-bye.